Hello traders, you're welcome to this video and you're welcome back to the Forex Geek channel. If you're new here, then you might want to consider subscribing to the channel because we discuss a lot of insightful topics ranging from Forex indicators to Forex strategies to Forex related platforms and a whole lot other insightful topics. All right, so you wouldn't want to miss out. But if you are already subscribed, then I welcome you back to this channel. Okay, so in this particular video we are going to be discussing the MaksiGen Range Move Indicator. All right, it's a custom indicator, so you would have to download it from a reputable source and then add it to your indicators folder. I already loaded the indicator to the chart. As you can see here, this is the indicator. Let me just remove it and add it again. Let me just remove it and add the indicator again. As you can see, this is how the indicator looks like. All right, so this indicator is quite a unique indicator because it helps identify non-trending market conditions. Okay, the indicator, it can help you to tailor your strategies for range bound trading. All right, it can help you to tailor your strategies for range bound trading. So basically, this indicator should be used if you want to trade breakouts or if you want to trade ranging markets. All right, if you are a trend follower or you like to trade trends, then I don't think this is the best indicator for you. Okay, because you can see that the indicator identifies a range. All right, as you can see that these vertical lines identified the last impulsive move, right? It identified the last impulsive move, and then you can see the horizontal lines identifying the possible ranging zone or consolidating zone, right? So if you want to trade breakouts, you look for buying opportunities above this resistance that has been indicated, this resistance zone that has been indicated by the indicator. All right, if you want to trade breakouts, you look for buying opportunities possibly above this zone if we have a breakout, or sell opportunities below this support if we have a bearish breakout. All right, so in the case of a breakout, when you have a breakout, one of the things to look out for is a retest. All right, you look out for a retest, and then when you have a retest, you now look for a possible candlestick formation that would validate that breakout. All right, now this indicator might not give us very good historical examples. As you can see that as I'm going to the past price movements, the indicator is not adjusting. Okay, because the indicator only adjusts to current price. All right, so I can't look for historical examples. Okay, I can't give historical examples because the indicator is only functioning based on current price activity. All right, so I can only give examples from current price activity. Okay, so in terms of a breakout, if a breakout should happen in the upward direction now in this example, then we'll have to look for a retest. For example, let's say we have a breakout like this, or let's say maybe a little bit, moves like this. Then ideally we should wait for a retest. The retest might get to the breakout zone or it might not. In some cases, the retest might not get to the breakout zone. And then ideally we should see a continuation after the retest, right? So if we are going to have a breakout, wait for the retest first and then look for a bullish candlestick pattern. It could be a pin bar, a hammer, it could be a bullish engulfing or any other candlestick pattern. All right, and then you use that as your cue to enter a buy trade. All right. After entering a buy trade, then you can set your stop loss below the breakout point. Okay. And then for your take profit, you can make use of resistance zones, right? For example, we can see that we have a resistance zone here, right? We have a resistance zone here. We have a significant resistance zone here. So we can target that resistance zone for our take profit. Okay. And then you can also use other indicators for confirmation, right? You can decide to use moving averages, for example, just to confirm the signals given to you. For example, if you have a breakout, remember that when you are using this MaksiGen Range Move Indicator, you are either looking for breakout opportunities or consolidating opportunities, trading the range. All right. So in the case of a breakout, you can just use the moving average to confirm the breakouts, perhaps making sure that price does not drop below the moving average. That is if it's a bullish breakout, or if it's a bearish breakout, making sure that price does not climb above the moving average, right? And then if you are trading the consolidation, then you have to look for a reversal candlestick pattern around this resistance zone indicated by the indicator, right? You have to look for a bearish candlestick pattern to confirm that the price is reversing downwards. Okay. After you have confirmed it, you can also use other indicators. For example, you can use moving average to also confirm, or you can use momentum indicators, perhaps like the RSI or stochastic or MACD. All right. So once you have confirmed your reversal, then you can enter your trade, set your stop loss above the resistance, and then you exit at the support level, or when you notice any bullish candlestick pattern forming, then you exit. All right. Then in the case of a buy within the consolidation zone, once you enter your buy trade, after you have confirmed it, you set your stop loss below the swing low, and then you can target the nearest resistance or the resistance zone given by the indicator for your take profit, all right, for your exit. Or if you notice any bearish candlestick pattern, then you exit the trade. Okay, it's very easy. Now, in terms of risk management, make sure that you observe good risk management, all right? Do not trade with an amount that you can't afford to lose, and then do not risk more than 2% of your capital in a single trade. It is not advisable at all. It is not wise, okay? So make sure that you always put into consideration your risk management strategies, and make sure that you always get confirmations, all right, before entering a trade, okay? There is no strategy that is foolproof. No strategy guarantees profit. So it doesn't matter the win rate of that strategy. There are tendencies of losses happening. Okay. So you want to be able to minimize your losses and maximize your gains. All right. Whenever you encounter losses, the losses should be small. And when you make profits, your profits should be big. Okay. So that should be the target. So that is it for this video. I hope you found this video insightful. And if you did, kindly like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more trading videos like this. In the meantime, thank you for watching and happy trading. I hope to see you in the next video.